Oh, he's getting it now.
Hey everybody, welcome to Metal Customs. Of course, we're back on the Dodge Warlock project. Casey, you're going to be working on the fuel lines, right?
Yes sir, I get to work with the sniper.
Alright, y'all catch that on the separate upcoming video of the Holly install. Now me, I'm going to be working on installing a back bumper. Now he did not want a traditional truck bumper with the hitch and stuff on there, wanted to keep that smooth look. So he brought this bumper in. This is on the box, it said 62 to 65 Nova rear bumper. So we got place for the license plate and also place up here for the license plate light. Now Casey helped me. We have this bumper on there centered, it's big clamps holding it, and it is where it's going to be. She's all measured out, perfectly centered. The height is perfect. It may look a little off on camera, but y'all remember we got that small tire making the truck tilt. But rest assured it is correct the way it's supposed to be on there. Well, what we're going to do, raise it up while Casey's working on the lines. We'll try to make some brackets go from here to the frame and see if we can get this thing permanently attached and set up where it works well. Alright guys, here's what I've come up with. I found these brackets here. Basically these had a loop on them, as you can see down there, that I cut off. These are for bolting onto an engine and pulling engines. I never use them. But what's odd about it, these bolt holes are exact match for that bumper. So, we're going to put these in there like so, and they'll bolt to the bumper. Then, we'll take our plates here. These are plenty thick enough to be strong. And we'll weld them like so. Then, we can drill our holes in our frame through this and mount them up and have some nice bumper brackets. Well, after we clean and paint them. But you get the idea. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is get these bolted up in there where they're sitting where we want them. To have a little spacer in it, but as you see, it's going to work just fine. I put a little spacer in this, gives a bead of weld through here, and we'll be rock and roll. Then we get to drill here. That's the fun part. Alright guys, we got them bumper brackets made and painted. There we go. Ain't that just beautiful? Yes it is. I had to put a 3/16 spacer in that one. But that's right, it's going to be back there underneath the bumper. Nobody ever see it. But then we'll get some paint on it. We're going to let them dry overnight, and then we'll install them in the morning. Casey got the steering wheel sanded back down. We had some issues with it. But he took it plumb down to the wood. And I just got through staining it, using some of this walnut stain. And we're going to let that sit overnight and soak and see how we like it. If it looks good, well, so far it's got a nice uniform finish to it. Does that make you dizzy? Yeah, it makes me dizzy. But if that turns out good by morning, then we'll tape the rest of this up because we want to keep this the hot rod black. And then we'll clear the rest of that wheel. And what glorious thing are you working on, Casey?
Same thing I was working on last week, sanding this down.
Guys, this is the tedious kind of stuff. Sanding this and getting it all ready to paint and everything. Everything inside of here will be black. Underneath here is black. Everything else is silver. And we're going to tape them up because they're my warning light emblems, symbols, whatever you call them. But yeah, something that looks easy, but it's just time consuming. But that's why old truck's turning out so good and everything's looking nice, because we're taking the time and doing it right. Alright guys, next day, here's a brackets for a bumper. Yes, they turned out really nice. So what we're going to do is get these bolted up in here, because it will be time to drill here pretty soon. I'm going to go ahead and get these on there in case on the other one. Then we'll check everything, which I think is going to work out perfect. Then we'll go ahead and get our holes drilled and get that mounted. Alright, and then bolted in there really nice. Hopefully y'all can see that okay. I know it's a little dark up in there. But yeah, I like that fitment. And that gives us plenty of room to drill our holes. And that's next. Alright guys, we got the bumper ready to rock and roll. All the holes are drilled. I need more washers, hold on. Alright. Where are you going?
Cleaning.
Casey's going to clean it, then we'll install it. Alright, now we're going to install it. Oh yeah, it's going to be a tight fit. A little more.
Too far.
Too far. I think that's it. There we go. One Nova bumper installed. And actually, I didn't think it would look good, but it does look good on this. We'll get a license plate light on sometime. And we'll rock and roll. And here it is on the ground, so you can get a look at it. I mean, that car bumper, I gotta say, it looks good on the truck with the brackets that we made. She fits well. Good deal. Alright guys, here's what Casey's been up to. Got that steering wheel finished. Well, that turned out nice, didn't it? Yeah, man. But he got all that together. The radio's installed, hooked up, playing. You got all the dash stuff done and working, right?
Yes, sir. All I need is the cover.
That's right. We got the cover over there. As you can see, we still got to do a lot of taping in the silver. But that's in progress. But all of this is done, and yeah, that looks good. Good job, Case. Alright, now, since we have, as you can see, the steering wheel is straight, the pitman arm's straight on the steering box. Whenever you're going to do some alignment stuff, guys, make sure our pitman arm down there is straight, and it is. Which, as you can see, this wheel here is pretty straight. We're fixing to raise it up and line this front end, and then, the kick down cable. Yeah, we found the kick down cable. We're going to go ahead and hook it up, and then we'll get back to something else. Alright guys, here's what we're doing to get this front end done. We're setting the toe on it. As you can see, the turnbuckle right there. What we done first thing, got underneath here, Casey turned it to where this tire's straight. Didn't take much. So now this tire is straight with the steering wheel. Now what we're going to do is get this one, as you see, it's not straight at all. The same, and we'll show you how to do that. We're close to the same. Right now, Casey's going to go ahead and tighten that turnbuckle, and then we'll go over here to this other side, and we'll show you how it's doing. Alright, get that one tight. Now Casey's going to start cranking on this one until it's eyeball straight, then we'll pull the tape on it. Keep on going, we got like 30 miles to go. Yeah. Alright, now we're going to pull the tape. torsion bar. We got it in the groove. Sure. All right. I have 63 and a quarter. Back side here. Got that side. Huh. 63 and 3/8. So we're about, well, that was actually a shade less than 3/8. How can somebody get that lucky? Because basically you want the front to be roughly 1/8 less than the rear, because when you go down the road, the pressure sort of forces the tires out. I don't think we got that lucky. Let's remeasure. Here, hold it again. I want to look at it one more time. Because that's just too lucky. Got it? Yep. I'm going to get over here on the outside where I can actually see it a little better. I knew that was going to happen. Stupid tape. Alright. 63 and 3/8. Alright. $63 and a quarter. Wow. Tighten it down. That's just gotten lucky. But that's it. That thing's good enough. I mean, it's going to take it to the alignment shop. But this right here, we'll do a quick job and get it good enough so he can drive it around until he gets time to take it to the alignment shop. So Casey's going to tighten it down. You got to have this taken care of. Alright guys, well we're out of time again this week. Wouldn't you seem like the weeks fly by, don't they? But we got a lot of good work done. And like I say, the other video on the Holley EF5 will be out probably next week or so when we finish that up. But the truck's going great. The owner stopped by. He's very happy with the work and all, so everything is good. Well everyone, appreciate you watching the video. Hope you enjoyed that. If you would, throw us down some comments, and please like, share, and subscribe. Again, appreciate it much. Till the next one, we hope that everyone has a fantastic day.